The South African society was shocked out of its slumber by the weird case of a former police officer. She had turned into a criminal mastermind, and she orchestrated the murder of 6 people. What is strange about this situation is that this woman used to be a symbol of the long arm of the law, but overnight turned into a callous, selfish, unfeeling, and calculating individual. She was so ruthless in her activities that she was not fit to be in society and to mingle with those who are civil. She turned upside down the roles that she had been given when she became a police officer. For her victims, their sunset was at noon. This is the story of Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu. The Nomia syndrome gripped the land south of the Limpopo for quite some time. Who is Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu? Rosemary Ndlovu is the notorious ex-police officer who killed her sister, a live-in lover, a cousin, a niece, and 2 nephews in order to cash out on life and funeral policies. It is said that she collapsed during trial. Was this a genuine show of emotion or an act meant to hoodwink the long arm of the law? She was convicted for murder and fraud by Judge Ramarumo Monama, who was sitting at Palm Ridge Magistrates Court. This was after a 3-month trial in which her case hogged the headlines. Indeed, it takes a cruel person to kill 5 relatives and a boyfriend. What was her sentence? When she was tried and convicted, she got the life sentence for the 6 counts of murder and for fraud. At one time, Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu, while conversing with a hitman over the phone, she is said to have instructed the supposed hitman that he was not to leave any witnesses. This is a sign of how callous the woman was in her activities. Unknown to her, she was being recorded. She was talking to a former police officer and an undercover officer. During her trial, she was heavily guarded and surrounded by media personnel. Her case was in the limelight. Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu was defiant throughout most of the trial, and she had the temerity to accuse the witnesses of lying. She was daring, selfish, and unreliable. She was found guilty of hiring hitmen to kill family members and her live-in lover for insurance money. The judge described her as unreliable in her testimony, especially considering that she was a former police officer. She occasionally took deep breaths during her trial. Clearly, the birds were coming home to roost. Judge Monama said that she showed no remorse during her trial, that is, towards the families of the victims. He said that he believed she was not fit for rehabilitation. In his learned opinion, she was not fit to be in society. This is despite the fact that she had asked for forgiveness from families of her victims. Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu was born in 1978 and is around 46 years old. She was born in Tembisa, Gauteng province. Nothing is clear on her educational background, but it is believed that she did some kind of course which made her qualified to become a police officer. Her crime spree spanned the years 2012 to 2018. She joined the South African Police Service and was posted to Tembisa Police Station. She was, after some time, promoted to the rank of sergeant. How did her crime life begin? According to former colleagues in the police force, she was a gambling addict. She owed money to various loan sharks. Consequently, she would disappear from work in order to evade paying them. These were the signs that the woman was psychologically unstable and that her life was dominated by greed. Thank you for watching this first episode of Nomia Rosemary Ndlovu's life. In the next episode, we look at her victims, the crimes, and how much benefited from the crimes. To support our channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow us on Facebook at Luminous Recaps with Edwell. Thank you for your viewership.